I'm doing the next one, and I basically wanted to show you guys kind of a few important things that people always forget. Currently, this unit is on. I supplied power to it just because I kind of wanted to show you how the layout was. Now, the easiest way to see if you have power is you have one of these guys, little Craftsman power utility. And all you do is you touch this next to the wire if you think it's on. Once it gets close to it, it'll start beeping. If I go like that, you start hearing it. Let me click up here if you can see. Now that's telling you that's a live wire. You go to this one, there's nothing. So that tells you that's your neutral right there. That's your hot wire, just in case you have no idea. Now, this ballast is currently on, so it's supplying power to both sides. So we have power here. Yeah. Okay. Now if I go to the other side, power as well. So that's the problem, is with these units, you only need to supply power to one side. And that's essentially what we're going to do, is we're going to take this piece off. We're going to completely disconnect it. I'm going to cut these wires. That way I can reroute them. I'm going to leave two on this side, and I'm going to take that red wire that goes all the way down to the other side, and I'm going to use that one as my neutral. So the two blue wires that are coming out of here, those are going to go into my power. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to cut them. Well, obviously, the most important thing to do is remove the power. And that's what I'm going to do right now. And then we're going to test it with our little tester to make sure we don't electrocute ourselves. Okay? Hold on one second. Okay, so I've killed the power, and I think you can tell because it's a little bit dimmer in here. But now I got my little tester, my little Craftsman buddy. I'm going to go, no power. Go over here, no power, nothing. Nothing over here, okay? That's what we want to hear. We don't want to electrocute ourselves. Specifically, I don't want to electrocute myself. Surprisingly, I haven't done it yet with all the stupid shit that I do, but it's always a good thing. Okay, so now you're going to get clippers here. And you see, let me get down in here. So you see we got two wires here. We got the red that's going all the way over here. Now, with the red wire, we don't necessarily have to cut it all the way back here, because then you're going to leave a really long cord. So what I'm going to do is, here's my power. So, but I want to use this one for the neutral, this red one for the neutral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it probably right about here. That way I can fold it down if I want to. So I'll just kind of move it out of the way. Blue ones, I'm going to go ahead and cut at the box. Okay, move these around. I'm doing this one-handed, so forgive me if it shakes a little bit. Okay, cords, okay. So now you can see, now that I got these unwired, one of the next things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out because we don't need it anymore. It's just in the way. But before obviously you can take it out, you can see the two wires are going in here. So we're going to go ahead and pull these down. Pull that out. Okay, so now we have these two wires free. So essentially, this is ready to come out. All you have to do is unscrew it over here. And I think I have the tool for that. And I don't. I left it on the table. So hold on one second. Okay, so this is a 3/8 nut driver. So, I don't really know how much of this you really want to see. But as soon as you start, it's going to want to pop off. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. Of course, the whole thing wants to spin. Okay. And this whole piece comes out. Okay. Now the next piece that I'm going to do is I'm going to wire all these puppies together. So, like I said before, you have this red connection that's coming from that side. I got to strip the wire so that way I can run it in over here. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to strip the wires. That way I can run them in here, and then I'll start the video again so you can see it. Okay? I'll give you a cool little angle here. Okay. Now my blue is going to be my live wires. So go ahead and take the blue and run it in with the black, because the black is our hot wire. And you just shove them into the twist tie and twist it as hard as you can until it stops. Okay. Now I'm going to do the red one. That goes in here, and just kind of shove everything back, and you're done. You're ready to stick your light in. Okay, so grab my bulb. One of these sides actually has a sticker attached to it, and that's the side that I'm putting on the power. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in now. I'm just going to do one bulb to make sure that it's working correctly, and it should be pretty bright once. I haven't given it power yet, just because I like to be safe and away from it. And you know, if for some reason I do something wrong, I can easily shut the power off. So I'm going to go and turn the power on right now. Okay, so obviously I did something wrong because there's no power. All right, let's use our little doodad here. Okay. Okay, why? All right, that's peculiar. Let me spin this around. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what's wrong. Okay, so I figured out the problem. It looks like I got a bad bulb. As you can see, the one side works perfectly fine. Excuse me. I have this bulb here, which doesn't want to turn on. And I was getting a false reading on the power up there because the cords were too close together. I should have known that, and I didn't know that. But I'm going to button everything up because it's good to go. I'm just going to have to contact the manufacturer and just be like, hey, man, one out of the 4 bulbs you sent me sucks. So send me another one. It shouldn't be a problem. These things were only like $11. They're super, super cheap. So hopefully I can get another one overnighted, and that way my garage will be nice and bright. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you want to make fun of me, feel free. Talk to you later.